Happy New Year, everybody. It is not terrible out here. It's high 30s, maybe low 40s, which isn't terrible, but the cold is coming back with a vengeance by tomorrow. So I'm taking this rare opportunity to be outdoors and take care of the compost because that never ends. So I can't keep filling this because it just gets super heavy. So you see the steam? I don't know, but it's nice and warm in there. I'd crawl in there if it wasn't disgusting. Um, and it smells okay, but I need to empty it because I need to keep putting stuff in and there's no more space. So this is my main priority for today is emptying this out. And then and then yeah, that's it. But while I'm out here, I'm going to walk around and see what's still green and what's if there's any problems. My husband's been trimming some bushes, so that's a good time to do that, even though, yeah, now's a good time to trim your stuff. So here we have some collard. Collards are a workhorse in the winter. They will be there for you through and through. Although something's in here and taking them out leaf by little bit of leaf. Could be birds, I guess. This is kohlrabi, I think. And then these might be turnip greens. They're looking still very green. The other day, I went ahead because I should have done it sooner, and you can see there's been damage. I'm pretty secure that this is rabbit damage, so I wrapped more or less with this because I'm thinking this can overwinter. Oh, this is a fig. I'm thinking this can overwinter in this weather that we're having without too much of a problem, but the base is compromised at most times. Oops. Yeah, this one. It could also be deer getting to the tops and nibbling the tops off, but we still have oh, enough tops to get us through. And as evidence from last season, these were completely chewed down and they came back. So figs are hardy enough that the root systems will survive. What else we got over here? Nothing. There's like raspberries and stuff that will be fine. Let me move over that way. So I wasn't sure how the celery was going to fare, but they look fine. They'll be just fine. That one looks a little bit worse for wear, but otherwise, these are doing fine in the grow bags. These are 20-gallon grow bags. And then over here, I just looked, and we had a major thunderstorm last night, brought in the warmth, but it also compromised. Well, I think this was compromised already because of the big weight from the Jerusalem artichokes, which a lot of them did snap off by themselves, but the weight of it all crushed this bucket. And I see some nibbled tubers in there. So something has burrowed or is living in here and has taken out some of that stuff. But from what I can see, it's nice and white. So those are ready to be harvested. So I'm going to get into these buckets pretty soon. Here's some more greens. So they're doing fine. In the winters here in zone 6, more collards, kale. That one's the lacinato. This is one of the red Russians or Ursa. This one's gotten a lot more damage. This is remnants of foxglove. The ones in the front are doing much better than this one, but this will bounce back. And the snapdragons. Um, yeah, the base is still healthy, so this will be fine. Just need to be trimmed back when the new growth comes in. Here's some, I think it's Bing cherry. I have some aluminum foil at the base for identification, and I thought that might help with the voles, but it doesn't. But anyway, we took that down about waist high, and there's another one over here. This bed's still chugging. The parsley, bunch of, this is supposed to be Brussels sprouts, so it might still do that in the spring. I'm not sure. And then still the kohlrabi back there. And I think are these collards or something? Not sure. And here more collards, a couple of beets. This is supposed to be broccoli. And it looks like it was trying to flower. This is another. And then these two, I think, are also Brussels sprouts, so those might sprout up in the spring. This took a little bit of effort. I am in the garlic space. So I found one sprouting right there. I also see evidence of tracks of voles, but they don't seem to be bothering, hopefully, the garlic. So that should be okay. I've had this green stalk under this insect netting as I'm using for frost protection. I don't know how effectively. Not effectively from the looks of it. I haven't been in here in a while. The dusty millers are fine. Strawberries are fine, but it looks like the celery in here and any other greens. Not sure about that Swiss chard, but the others look definitely worse for wear. What's looking good here? This Nasaki cabbage looks good. That didn't make it. Which one was that? Red Acre? No, that was another Nasaki. That did not do well. This Red Acre cabbage is looking very nice. There may or may not be carrots surviving in here. I think this might be one. I see a lot of hairy vetch, so that's annoying. There's a few strands of garlic. Those were further along in development when I plugged them in. So those are just for pest protection. This container strawberry doing just fine. The thyme looking really good right here. Smells good. There's a couple more babies that will fill up this space at some point. Yarrow, no problems. Here's the other foxglove plants. I know for sure these are foxglove. This is the mystery plants, and then more appears to be collard greens. And over here we have successful plantings of the alliums and the muscaris and the saffrons. The dog has been notoriously digging up stuff, so I've had nonsense after nonsense. Oh, here's more lost bulbs. I see them. Oh, yeah. Here's one. It's still alive, so I'm gonna bury that. Hold on. And that rounds it out. We have some bushes here, Rosa Sharons, and some other stuff that just got recently trimmed back, keeping it like below the window or the siding line, and then it just grows up, and we just keep doing that over and over again. And there's a whole bunch of mess with calendula and bee balm over here that I'll take care of in the spring when the weather warms. And that brings us full circle. Happy New Year. Have a healthy, wealthy year. Winter sowing, you can start that up. Get some seedlings down in your grow spaces and dream big dreams. Get your seeds, get planting, sow well, harvest more. Bye.